What's the difference between a good and great artist?
Oh, and cut. That's a really good question.
Because how many artists do you think you worked with? Just a rough number.
500 to 1,000,
Okay.
probably.
Over what span?
The last 13 to 15 years, around there. So that's quite a few every year. Probably more, honestly. I'm not good with numbers. What makes a good artist? I think I'll start with great. What makes a great artist is an artist that leads, a leader, like a natural born leader. There's a lot of good artists in the sense that they can sing, they can make themselves look presentable, they can do the dance, like kind of act it out. And then great artists live it out. Like they are what they write. They have the conviction. They know how to lead in a writing room. They know how to articulate what they want when they're producing a record. And there's a lot of good artists. There are not a lot of great artists. Probably, I would say.
And historically, that would be accurate too.
Yeah.
Like, how often do we go into record stores and there's so much vinyl, and you're like, never heard of that person?
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
But they cut a record.
What's the statistic? Something like 60,000 songs a day are uploaded on Spotify,
Yeah,
something like that,
it's insane.
or streaming services. I shouldn't just say Spotify. Like that. That's a lot.
Yeah,
like that's just a freaking lot of songs, and that's probably at least 20,000 artists right there probably in a day, depending on what the songs or if it's an album or single. But and in this day and age, it's so easy to make music. Like back in the 60s or 70s, to record, you had to have a lot of money. Like now, any kid in Paducah, Kentucky, can have GarageBand and make a recording, or Logic or Pro Tools in it. Essentially, you just have to have a laptop, and laptops are cheaper than ever now. So it's like quality is not the standard anymore. Like you don't have to get into a studio. Like Billie Eilish made her first record with her brother in his bedroom, and they had like one microphone, and he had Logic.
Yeah.
And it was a billion streamed album,
Yeah, it's crazy. The landscape's changed. Who's great in your opinion right now? And for the sake of the conversation, I mean, we could go in so many directions genre-wise.
Yeah.
But because we're both here in town in Nashville, who pops to
in Nashville?
top?
Just in Nashville?
Yeah, let's just start there.
I think Miranda Lambert's really great. To me, she's one of those artists that there's always a little bit of mystery to her. Like, what's she up to? Like, everything's not there on the internet all times. Obviously, she has a persona on social media, but like, she tucks away and makes her record, and it comes out, and it feels very her. Like, it doesn't feel influenced by a million things. I don't see her making a record and thinking, are they going to like this? Like, I'm pretty sure she's just like, I like it. That's what matters. And that conviction you feel in her music, like record to record, I think she consistently makes things that make you go, oh, wow. Whether it's you're into it or not, like it's very authentic and true to her. And that, obviously, greatness, there's an element of that that's always going to be subjective, because it's like to each their own. You're either going to like it or not. But I think great artists, it's not necessarily about liking it. It's about just the entity of it and the strength within that artist, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. What's another
great artist? This is like where you edit down so it doesn't look like it took me forever to think of someone.
About it, because this is thoughtful, these answers.
In the country genre, I think another one, Eric Church. And there, you'll see a theme where I'm with these artists where there's, and it's a little bit because they're on the cusp, because they made records before social media was like the influencer of how to get music out. Nowadays, it's like that's how you break an artist. Eric Church, Miranda were making records when MySpace wasn't even out. So it's like social media wasn't, internet sites to push yourself weren't big. But I do think those artists are kind of in the sweet spot where they've built up their fan base, and now they tuck away for a year like, oh, Eric Church, what are they up to? And then they release this monster of an album and sell out 15, 20,000 people a night for a year or two. And it's special. I miss that. I feel like that can't really be the case as much anymore, because if you're a new artist, you kind of have to play what the field is. And the field now is the TikTok and Instagram, which I get it. It's a tool, but it's fatiguing because that isn't the art form. That's just an avenue to get to people.